I've been super excited to finally get this figure in hand. This is the Hot Toys Captain America from Brave New World. Huge thank you to Toys on Fire because I've been itching to get this one. The head sculpt is incredible. I think the likeness is spot on. I love the suit in the movie and I think it looks just as good here in figure form. All of the armor pieces are really stunningly painted with a nice metallic finish. For me, it brings the whole look together. The head sculpt does feature the rolling eyes so you can choose where he's looking. It also gives you these goggle pieces which you can put onto that head sculpt, but they're made out of a hard plastic and really scary to put on without damaging the paint. Then you also have this helmeted head sculpt which I think is such a sick look. The metallic finish on the helmet looks just as good as the rest of the armor pieces. You can even see the eyes underneath, however these aren't moving ones. Red Wing is also included and this can connect to the flight pole and then have him fly alongside Cap. Then of course you get the shield and this is the more modern design. It is just made out of plastic but the paint applications are great. Annoyingly though, they're still using the terrible system for the straps. You don't actually get that many hands but you get all the ones you need. The way they've painted his fingernails does make it look like he's had them painted. Then you have the reason that the box is huge. The way they've painted these wings looks unreal. The sculpt work on the entire thing is still pretty sharp and they have a great range of articulation. Then you have a bit of a boring base which is much heavier than normal. They've clearly put weights in this to help him with the dynamic poses. Now coming from someone that has owned almost every single Hot Toys Captain America figure, I think I've got the credentials to say this. I genuinely believe this might be the best Captain America figure that Hot Toys has ever made. The tailoring on the suit is pretty much perfect. I think the proportions look really realistic. Both head sculpts are absolutely phenomenal and all of the accessories he comes with are great. All of the Steve Rogers Captain America figures can never really get that many poses off. This figure however can pose and I think he can pose really dynamically. And especially when you have the wings on, he just has so much presence. Now I know a lot of people didn't like the movie. I personally thought it was fine, but I really like Anthony Mackie as Captain America. I think he's great in the role. The fact I can get this figure into Spider-Man poses is insane. No matter what you think of the character or the movie, I think it's undeniable this is an incredible figure from Hot Toys. I don't know if that's going to be a controversial opinion, but let me know what you guys think.